we're so excited for you to be here today. This is the first ever mid-entry bath and a half bunk coach. A great challenge for all of us here at Newell and a challenge that we met, so we're here to show it off.
So this has never been done before?
Not that I know of. We've had a lot of requests about it over the years. A lot of people have asked, can you do a mid-entry bunk bath and a half? We've always said, no, we can't. Well, this customer was a previous Newell owner. They had the 2 full bathroom bunk coach, which was very innovative. Now they wanted a little bit more as they used the coach. So this is what they wanted, this is what they requested, and we accepted this challenge.
What made them want to go with the mid-entry?
Well, there's a lot of different reasons why a lot of people like mid-entries. A lot of people like the privacy, because when you walk out of the door here, as you see the entry, we got it set out, you kind of have a little bit of space right here. A little slide right here gives you a little bit more privacy, and this slide right here. So if you're parked in a campground or at a racetrack or anything, a lot of people, when you open up that front door, they can see inside your motorhome. This right here gives you a little bit more privacy, so a lot of people like that. A couple other reasons, as you'll see throughout, is some of the spacing is different in the mid-entry. You'll have a little bit more space up by the driver's seat, turn it around. And as we go through this coach, you'll start noticing we had to work with a lot of different spacing, things we've never done before. That's why it was such a challenge for us. So I gotta give a huge shout out to the customer for challenging us on this, and Nathan Kelly and our engineering team stepping up to the challenge to create the floor plan, Amber and Sydney in interior design, to not only take that intensity of this floor plan and match it on the interior design, and our whole production staff here at Newell Coach, from Cody Cook, chassis department, all the way to Tim in the paint. Everyone out here at Newell, thank you so much for this, and it's an honor for me to be able to show it off to you today.
I'm absolutely honored to be able to have the opportunity to see this coach.
If you look on most of our Newell entries, we always curve a little bit. This right here is straight on. Just like I said, we had to maximize our space in this particular coach. So when you walk on in, I'm gonna take my shoes off real quick.
Yes, sir.
As you step on in, you'll notice how the steps go straight. We do not have a slide cover on this right here because of that. This right here is a little more complicated than what we thought, so we couldn't put a slide cover in there because of where this bunk area is right here. But you walk straight in. And what's so key about this right here is this changed a lot of the whole chassis. At Newell Coach here, we are custom coach builders, we're not furniture installers. And this right here is what I mean when I say that. It starts from the ground up. And starting from the ground up is changing this trajectory right here was a big deal. This steps right on in, flows right into the refrigerator. We put the refrigerator in a slide.
This is a huge slide room.
It's a massive slide
room. Is this the
room.
biggest slide room we've ever seen in a salon of a Newell coach?
I think we've probably seen a few beforehand. This is a 17-foot, 7-inch long slide. It has the 3rd bearing cover right here. So it does have 3 bearings, 1, 2, and 3. But everything about this slide is truly stuff we've never done before, such as raising this 3rd slide bearing cover up to right here to maximize countertop space. Most of the time, you will see on some of our 17-foot, 7-inch long slides, it has a little pole right here or a beam to support it. And what we're doing is we usually make it look real nice with a nice glass cabinet, extend it out, maybe a couch button up to here, but we never incorporate it into the galley.
Yes, sir.
So what we did was we used this space very wisely. If you look this right here, tuck that back, you got a nice little coffee section right there. And then you put even more storage right up through here with your adjustable shelf. But this part right here is kind of a load bearing structure.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
Coordinate that right there. Really, really proud of how Nathan was. This is just one couple of little things Nathan had to do in this design that a lot of people didn't think about to maximize space. And Amber and Sydney just kind of took it with the customer and did some really cool designs, such as this little outline right here.
Yeah, this is
kind of a cool two-tone with that nice looking laminate right through there, carrying it through, or veneer actually. And it's kind of really changed it up a little bit, give it a little bit more flow.
Now this backsplash is really catching my eye. I've got to get everybody a close-up of it. Is that like an agate or what?
It is an agate, but look at this right here, Andrew. You notice it looks blue right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
It actually matches the furniture.
Matches the furniture right through there, through the dinette, up to the valances and stuff. But as I turn it on, the light on back there, it changes colors to match the cabinets.
Wow.
So the back splash helps bring the coach together. big shout out to our customer who designed this coach. They had that idea. Amber kind of went with it, and this is what we came up with. So really important, this is a very heavy slide we have right here, so that it is very important we have this third slide bearing right here with the motor to give it the support it needs. Cool thing else is, feel this countertop right here, bud. That is a quartz concrete type countertop.
Yeah, I really like that, and it really matches the floors. The floors almost have like a concrete type of a, is it a matte or is it a gloss? What's the finish?
It's a little bit, it's like they kind of put a shine on it, then they kind of roughed it up a little bit on the shine to give it more of a little bit of a wear and tear look, and it popped out really good. Very authentic, very rustic looking almost in a way for your tile. So they really tied that floor in really well with this, with the nice pull handles right through here on your cabinetry to match with your GE Cafe convection microwave, and it gives us a little bit of chance to do some customizing right through here to match with our pull handles and stuff like that.
Yeah, that looks really good.
It really does. It really flows very well. This aggregate backsplash, we've never done this before, so I don't like to give Stuart Woods and his team, our tile layers, they don't get enough credit for this, because this is really special. This is really cool. I
mean, the craftsmen at Newell, just unbelievable
amazing
how this all ties together. I got to tip my hat to them.
And how they did the countertops, the floor, they brought it all together, did really well. And once again, I really like this part right here where it just kind of, you turn it off, and you have that blue really pop out to match the coach.
I'm so curious at how they're able to make it go from blue to a different color. It's so cool.
And this I don't give enough shout outs to, a lot of guys. I need to give more shout outs to people that are craftsmen, because it's truly amazing what they do. They really make these things easy to sell. And really, this was a challenge right here. We have a 76-inch American leather hide-to-bed sofa. That's really nice right here. 76 inches, and then we had to incorporate a galley and a refrigerator all in one slide and put this slide beam right here. So how could you maximize space? We did it simply by rising this up, taking advantage of this right here. We were able to do our trash can drawer right here, pull it completely out. Now, this right here is pre-plumbed for a dishwasher. However, the customer did not want that. They wanted more drawer space right through here. That all the way down. So you do have very good storage in this particular coach right here, even though your galley's a little bit smaller than normal. But we had to fit a lot into a 50-pound bag per se. We'll also get a nice walnut butcher block cover right here, so you can use it for chopping. But we recessed the Wolf induction cooktop down in there. Try to make this as flat as possible and give it a nice look.
Yes, sir. And I really like how the stove cover or the cooktop cover matches the cabinets. Just such a stunning interior design. Oh, yeah. And also, too, these ceilings, it matches the ceilings as well. These are like what we saw in 1749.
1749, yeah, the teakwood slat ceiling.
And Josh, I got to give you a shout out, because the 1749 video we did got 1 million views. And Josh is the only person that's ever been a guest on the channel that now has 2 videos that have gotten over 1 million views. So really appreciate you. The test drive video we did, and then the 1749 video. So if you keep watching this video, Josh is going to be sharing a lot of information. So definitely worth watching the whole video, because this man is an encyclopedia of knowledge. But what else is going on with this coach, sir?
Thank you all for watching. That's really cool. And it's a big shout out to our team here at Newell. I just get to show it off. And I just really tell me what they tell me what to say. So it's their skill. I just get to be the man to brag about it. I want to keep focused on this right here, because this right here, we're able to take advantage right through here. This right here is a Frank sink. And we've done these before, but we're able to use this, once again, space. Space, space, space. You'll hear me a lot saying that in this video, because that's what we did with this coach right here. You can simply take this up. It has these nice little notches right here to put this down. So you can do you can have dishes drying and different stuff in the sink versus having it drying out here. So this is, once again, we're taking advantage of space.
That's cool.
You'll hear that. That's really cool. Once again, to keep it consistent and nice, the walnut butcher block. Really proud of this. You got a Fisher & Paykel sink right here. Refrigerator.
Now, do you guys always have Fiji water? Every time we're in the glass house here, there's Fiji water. Does that come with every Newell coach?
Well, whenever you take delivery of your Newell coach, we have you stay in it for a night. So we want to keep the a little water as we're doing your walkthrough and stuff in the refrigerator is nice and cold, and so therefore you're not completely, empty refrigerator when you go stay in your coach that night. Even though you probably have your other coach, you might be swapping things back and forth in, but a little water can go a long way. But above this right here is we're able to put our pantry.
Oh yeah.
Right here, a little slide out pantry. We took advantage of every bit of space possible. I mean, Newell's big. We're the biggest in the industry on the interiors. The biggest slides, the tallest slides, all that stuff. But we have to still take advantage of every inch we got in this particular motorhome for this floor plan to work. A couple other neat first here. What I want to look right here is, this is another great example. This family travels a lot in the motorhome. You got to travel with the slides in. So if you look right over here, we always had this nice little ledge out right here. You notice that? That's probably about 8 inches. If you think about it, we have some nice storage back here. And then we usually have it back here. We have to push this couch out a little bit. We have to usually have it on both sides underneath the window because usually our couches aren't that tall to make it have a nice slick look. This is an American leather sofa, a little bit higher back sofa, allowed us to push the sofa all the way back.
Oh yeah.
Window. So if you look that right there, we were able to gain 6 inches on this right here. So when the slides are in, a bigger walkway space.
Okay.
Another thing we did right here to help with space is a recliner. These recliners a lot of times are a lot bigger, bulkier, move around, and the skinny ones might not be as comfortable. But this right here, we found a new design recliner right here.
Oh my goodness.
Pop this up. This does fold out and lay out to 160 degrees. So therefore, when you kind of tuck it all back in, it's a regular chair.
That is really cool.
And we're able to put some storage back there, but this was able us to save some more space. And if you look right through here on this particular coach, we don't have this extended out rounded things. This is a square wall system. Something new. First coach we've done it with. See how we squared these things off versus rounding around?
Yes, sir.
Save a little bit more space. And we had to maximize space right here. To keep that theme going, how could we coordinate more seating up front? In a Newell, from front to back, we only have a little step up back to the rear engine compartment area, but most of it's flat all the way through. What we did right here is to take advantage of the look and everything, to incorporate the dash into the motorhome. We took the same cabinet look, brought it up here to bring that feel up front.
I really like that.
It really, really makes it pop. Gives it a good look. Not having these step-ups right here, we're able to turn our driver and passenger seat around and add more seating. So if you see right here, Andrew, you can sit 6 people in this area very comfortably. And with a 29-inch TV right there, a 50-inch TV right here, and a projector right through here. You do have a projector here.
Now, does it have the projector that you can see outside?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
Yes, it does. So every angle, everyone sitting in this room, including that dinette right there, including right here and here, can see the TV.
Nice.
And you can entertain. But another cool thing about that is, if the couple's just sitting here on their couch wanting to take it easy, they don't have that big headrest stepping up in their projection screen right there. That's another benefit of this little trick right here.
Oh, I like that. Now, can you fold this chair all the way out? I'm just curious what it looks like, because these are just every time I come to Newell, Coach, I see the latest and the greatest. Wow, that's super cool. Now, Josh, while you're laying back there, I got to give you a shout out. These are probably the coolest socks. Yeah. Is that a Newell Coach on your socks, buddy?
That is actually Newell Coach 1645, and my kids get a kick out of these socks, so they knew you were coming today. Love Andrew, and they watch our videos, so they wanted me to wear the Newell socks. So thanks for pointing out the Newell socks, and shout out to my kids.
Yeah, shout out to your kids. Good choice on having your dad wear the Newell Coach socks today. But you better,
sliders will love it.
Yeah, you better get up before you fall asleep there, because that looks super comfortable.
It really, and even there's a couple other newness down through here. Even down to our ottomans, there's something new. If you look right through here, normally it don't have a little riser up right here.
Oh yeah.
But now we have a little bit of riser to make this look a little bit more like a coffee table type look. Another idea of the customer here. So like I say, most of our ideas come from customers. Nathan, Amber, and Cindy do a great job of putting it together. Then our guys out here turn their art into reality. And so that's really what's done here. But big shout out, our customers really got involved in this build right here and really supported us and were very patient with us and worked with us very well on this design. So I can't say enough about them.
Oh, and shout out to the customers for pushing you guys to the next.
Yes.
And this pushes the whole motor coach industry to the next
It does push the whole
level.
motor coach industry. And I mean, just this right here, you know, that might not seem like a big deal pushing this all the way back, but it is a big deal. We're able to put nicer, bigger, fluffier couches. This hide-to-bed sofa is a lot more comfortable than what's been done in the past. So it allowed us to do a lot of different things just by space. When we get to the back of the coach, and we'll really talk about a lot more space and that we were able to take advantage of up here, that helped us in the rear of the coach. And then another thing is this right here is a 13-foot long slide, and this is 17.7. But yet how the flow of it makes it feel with the entry and everything, you really don't notice that it's that big of a difference in the slide depths. So very good flow, and that's really good interior design and work with Nathan as well to make that happen. It's just a great team effort here. So you're going to hear me refer to those guys a lot because they're the ones that really spend a lot of hours and days and weeks locked in their office to create all this stuff. Once again, to maximize storage, we do have this right here. Come all the way out. Now, look at this right here, Andrew. You notice how we kept that consistent. A little two-tone wood. When's the last time we've done a dinette booth with a two-tone wood to match this up here?
They knocked it out of the park. I think you're going to start seeing more of this, you know, some of these little
we have to.
design style.
This really genius design style. And then we even went for the audio video. We have a 50-inch TV there, 28-inch TV right there, the projection. But we also have the Anthony Gallo premium surround sound in this coach as well, which is a great option that we do offer on all of our coaches. And we have different zones you can work with that. So we matched it on the interior, the audio. This is just a great coach. It's we're so much to be proud of.
Absolutely. The Newell coach team hit a grand slam with this coach. Now I'm looking here. Is this like that same concrete? It almost looks like a
It's a quartz concrete. As we work back through here, once again, we kept the consistency.
Yeah.
Right through here is your entryway right there. This to keep the flow of it going. Now, you have our straight in entry. And a lot of people like the mid entry because most of the time during the day you come in to get something out of the refrigerator, something to drink, or have to use the bathroom. And that leads us back here to our half bath.
Now this is different here because usually the half bath is going to be on the door side.
Yes.
I love this tile work.
Very good. So everything's kind of flipped around a little bit about this. Obviously with the 17-foot, 7-inch long slide, we couldn't fit the bunks on this side right here. So we put the half bath in right here. If you notice, the wall towel matches the towel as you walk in to the entryway of the coach, keeping that consistent. And that actual sink in there is a real concrete sink.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Just an absolutely stunning half bathroom. Now, a bunk coach as well. I've got to point out how cool this bedding. It just looks so plush and comfortable inside of these bunks, and I really like, again, you guys drew that same color wood in there.
Keep that consistent throughout the coach here. That's the look the customer wanted, and that's what we went with. This right here is their bunks. Now you got to see why we could not curve the entry step coming in, and so we had to maximize space. So that's what allowed us, we had to change that whole area to maximize space right through here for the bunk.
What's the length of these bunks?
These bunks right here are right at, I believe, 68 inches in length. We did not put the TVs in here. We can, but at the customer's request, we did not on this particular motorhome. You'll see they have little air vents back there for each bunk. That way they have some good circulating air blowing on them. If you want to shut these, you can right through here. But the main reason why we do this right here is because if you're not using this space, you can release it and you can turn this into a closet if you would like. You have some really good drawer storage right underneath here. Pull out, really good storage right there. You like that design, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Look
sir.
good. All right. So come back here to the bedroom. You're going to notice it's flipped. It's different.
Yes,
Everything
sir.
about this floor plan is different. This right here is a custom 8-foot wide slide. This is an 8-foot 5-inch in length slide. Very different than we've ever done before. Why do we have to do that? Well, once again, you got a 13-foot slide up front there and an 8-foot slide here. So we have a gap here so we do our entry and our bunks in. This right here, we're able to still do a king bed, but a couple neat things we did to maximize space in here is we, once again, incorporated the slide bearing covers, raised it up, and we incorporated to like a nice little nightstand. So it looks like you have two nightstands and you still have the slide bearing covers over it, so we can still maximize our height in that right there. We do have a projection screen in this particular back here. So a neat thing about this motorhome is, because you can flip the projection outside, you have outside TV on both sides of the motorhome.
Oh wow, that's something I've never seen before. Another first.
Really cool.
Has Newell done that on any other coach, or is this the first?
One of the, I've heard of us doing a center island bed. We've done a number of different bed configurations. I imagine in the past we've probably done a couple on the passenger side.
With the projection.
With the projection? I don't think so, Andrew.
The outside projector that you could watch from the driver's side of the coach. A lot of firsts.
Hey, you can entertain the whole darn campground if you want to.
Yes, sir.
Right here, which you're going to be, you pulling up in this ride right here, you're going to be the talk of the campground.
Yes, sir.
So, really proud. Once again, this is Nathan Kelly using his mind frame, and Amber and them working as a team. Then our guys at Valid and our chassis guys and everything making this happen. But I'm going to incorporate in the rear bath what we did up here with spacing too, because this is really cool. So we're able to get your king size bed, your bunks in your mid-entry. We had to flip it over here. In return, we had to make this a little bit longer so that way we could have a little closet right here, a nice vanity area, along with some good storage, dresser storage underneath. So you have your 17-foot, 7-inch long slide right there. In your gap, you have your nice, good size half bath. And this right here allowed us to do this space right here and move the slide up a little bit. So now we're able to have a nice little closet right here, so if the kids might have some hanging stuff or them right there, just extra closet space. And two, it's a nice coat closet for when you're driving down the road. You can use that as well. So we're just taking advantage of every bit of space we have in this coach right here, and we had to. Once again, we kept it consistent with our slide bearing covers right there. You see, if you can kind of look on video, how this is the normal height right here, and then we had to raise these up to match that right there. So when I was talking about the nightstand and raising it up, that's what I meant earlier. And this right here, to still maximize space, we did another squared wall system right through here to keep it consistent throughout the coach. Now, we're talking what all this space right here saved us for is, what did we really take the benefit of it? We get a little bit bigger of a shower.
Yeah.
Okay, and if we did not do that right here, these extra 2 inches allowed us to slide these doors back.
Okay, yeah.
That makes a big difference if you're having to do laundry in this tight space right here. It really opens up where it's not really that tight of a space anymore. And with your closets being right back here, double closet, so you have one right here and you have another closet on this side over here.
Now this wall, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is such a cool, and I don't think the camera's doing justice, but I've never seen this where the shower wall matches behind the toilet, looks like a heated towel bar. What all is going on, sir?
Customer's idea again. They wanted to keep it, that's actually a porcelain teak wood look towel wall right there. So she just wanted to run it from the shower over to the whole shower wall one side, just to kind of, you know, spice it up a little bit, and it came out looking very good, and it made the bathroom feel so much bigger.
And that really reminds me of like a marine style window. I like a little window in the shower there. We usually don't see that.
Don't see it at all. I want to bring in some natural light in here.
Teak seat.
Feel good of space. And then you have teak seat. The teak fold down seat along with our drain right there. Just a really well designed layout.
Absolutely.
Here. And you're still able to have your sink and drawers throughout, along with your medicine cabinet right there.
It's all the details, like this lighting. These cameras do not do justice.
Yeah, I don't know if you can really see that. Maybe if you come out here, this right here is what you call bubble glass sconces.
Yeah.
And we kept it consistent. You saw it up front, you saw it in the bedroom, and then to finish it off, we did it for the above sink and the countertop in the cabinet space right there. Even down to the detail, we even kept a little vanity here with the little riser like we did with the ottomans up front.
Oh yeah.
Once again, we wanted to keep it consistent in that flow. It's just the details we really did on this coach right here that makes a huge difference. A couple other neat features that we have on this coach is somewhat new is, you see that backlighting behind the valance and how we did that valance? The slide, not the valance, the slide fascia.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we squared off the slide fascia, tilted it down a little bit, so you can nice have that good LED light strip back there, and really make it feel like it has a lot more space and give the accents, bring some attention to the accents right there.
Yeah, and these ceilings, I think this is my new favorite style of ceiling in any motor coach,
the
too.
sauna style. We were calling it the sauna coach, the spa coach, and that.
Yeah.
Believe this, but if you just keep walking through this coach, you just start seeing even more details. I've been in this coach a lot, and I seem to pick up something new every time I walk through it. Another thing I want to point out is, most of the time up here in the Curo cabinet, we have glasses of wine and stuff like that. What this customer wants to do is they would like to put some family pictures and different things up there. So we're able to do that whenever they take delivery of the coach. You bring the pictures here and just kind of make it like a nice little, you know, make it feel more like home.
Yes, sir.
You have your family pictures at home. Why not have it in your motorhome? And this coach right here really gives you a good residential feel of being at home on the road. With all this seating, and it can accommodate just as many people as it sleeps. It can also eat. You can have that many people sit down here for dinner, as this dinette does slide out, and you have enough seating for them. Plenty of seating, and for that, all and guests as well. So if you need to have a meeting in this motorhome, you can easily do it. And while I was really proud of doing that, a lot of people say you can't do a lot with the mid-entry, and we used to say it too, but now we're proving that you can.
Yes, sir.
And that is why I'm so proud of this build right here. Everyone at Newell Coach, engineering and production, worked really well together to make this idea this customer came up with, and it took a team effort. And this right here is the reason why Newell's above the rest.
This coach definitely pushed the motor coach industry to the next level. It's an honor to be able to share this with the folks out on YouTube. Now, if someone's a serious buyer and they want to custom order a new Newell coach like this, or purchase one of the pre-owned Newell coaches you have, who should they get a hold of?
Please give me a call. My name's Josh Schneider. You can call me at 918-542-3344. I'm at extension 201, or shoot me an email at joshs@newellcoach.com.
Awesome, Josh. I greatly appreciate you and the team at Newell Coach. I also greatly appreciate all of you out there on YouTube subscribing to the channel and liking these videos. I hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.
Safe travels.